How do you help your parents keep their independence without it being a total vibe kill? Most people think making a home senior-friendly means turning it into a hospital, but honestly, that is cap. I'm going to show you the clutch modifications that are absolute game changers for their freedom. We're giving this house a safety glow-up so they can keep that main character energy in the home they love. But here's the thing, there are hidden hazards you're low-key walking past every day that could change everything in a second. Are you ready to see the simple fixes that are straight-up lifesavers? My name is Seasons of Strength, and I've been navigating this journey for 7 years. Let's get into it. Before we grab a single tool, we need to talk about the most important part, the conversation. Let's be real, bringing up home modifications can low-key feel like a trap. For our parents, it might feel like they're admitting they can't handle things anymore, or like they're losing their main character status in their own home. You might hear stuff like, "I've lived here 40 years, I'm fine," or "I don't need that, I'm not that old." That resistance. It's a whole mood, and honestly, it's understandable. The secret. We have to reframe the entire vibe. This isn't about turning their house into a hospital or making them feel like they're slowing down. This is about empowerment. It's about giving them the clutch tools they need to keep living life on their own terms, without the fear of a fail. Think of it like this, when our eyesight gets a little blurry, we get glasses. We don't think, "Oh, I'm failing at seeing." We think, "Bet, now I can actually read the menu." These home hacks are the exact same thing, they're just glasses for the house. Here's how to make sure the conversation doesn't go south. Involve them in the squad, don't just show up with a drill and a to-do list. That's not the move. Instead, walk through the house together. Use we energy. Instead of saying, "You need this," try, "What if we put a brighter light here so it's easier to see at night?" Or, "I noticed this rug is low-key slippery. Can we find a safer one that still looks fire?" Focus on the wins. It's not, "You need grab bars so you don't fall." It's, "If we put a bar here, you'll feel straight up solid getting out of the shower." If they push back, just acknowledge the feels. Tell them, "I totally get it. I love this house too, and I want you to stay in it safely for as long as you want." That's the only goal. When you approach it with empathy instead of just fixing things, you turn a potential argument into a total win-win. The problem, a slippery situation. Think about the daily routine, stepping over a high tub wall or trying to stand up from a low toilet on slick tile. If you aren't careful, it's a recipe for a total fail. Our goal. Make every move feel straight up solid. 1. The shower and tub, the no-slip zone. This is where the battle against falls is won or lost. The rug situation, those fluffy bath mats that slide around. That's a hard no. They are a massive trip hazard. Swap them for mats with a rubberized, non-slip backing that stays put. Treads are the MVP. Inside the tub, use self-stick non-slip treads. They're a total game changer compared to those old-school mats that get gross and peel up. Grab bars, the real ones. If you only do one thing, do this. But listen close, suction cup bars are straight up cap. They can pop off when you need them most. You need heavy-duty bars screwed into the wall studs. If you aren't handy with a drill, hiring a pro is a clutch move. Pro tip, put a vertical bar at the entry and a long horizontal or diagonal one inside the shower for maximum flex. 2. The toilet area, save the knees. Standard toilets are low-key hard to get off of as we get older. It's like doing a max rep squat every time you go. The quick fix, a raised toilet seat. It adds a few inches and usually comes with armrests. It's a no-brainer for instant comfort. The upgrade, if you're doing a remodel, get a comfort height toilet. It's basically chair height, which is a major win for independence. Bidet flex, It might sound fancy, but a bidet is clutch for anyone with arthritis. It saves them from the twisting and reaching that can cause a loss of balance. 3. Pro accessibility moves. Handheld shower heads. This is a big mood. It lets them bathe while sitting on a shower chair, so they don't have to stand on a slippery floor for 15 minutes. Transfer benches. If stepping over the tub wall is getting sketchy, a transfer bench is the gold standard. You sit outside the tub, slide across, and you're in. No balancing on one leg required. Lever faucets. Turning round knobs with wet hands is a struggle. Swapping to lever handles is a simple safety glow-up that makes a huge difference. The problem? The struggle is real. Think about it. Bending down to find a heavy pan in a dark cabinet or reaching for a glass on a high shelf. For a senior, that's not just annoying, it's straight up risky for their balance. Our goal is to bring the kitchen to them so they don't have to do the gymnastics. 1. The organization hack, accessibility. This is the most powerful move you can make, and it costs $0. The Goldilocks zone. Go through every cabinet. Take the stuff they use every single day, the favorite mug, the daily plates, the go-to skillet, and move them to the middle zone, between waist and shoulder height. Anything they rarely use. That goes to the high or low nosebleed sections. This simple shift is a total game changer. Pull-out shelves are clutch. Getting on your hands and knees to find a lid is not the move. Retrofitting deep lower cabinets with pull-out shelves is a major flex. You just slide it out, and everything is right there. No digging required. The microwave rule. Putting a microwave above the stove is straight up cap for senior safety. Reaching over a hot burner to grab a heavy, hot dish is a disaster waiting to happen. Move it to the counter or a lower shelf. Trust me, it's a no-brainer. 2. Level up the workspace. Task lighting glow-up. Most kitchens have one big light that casts shadows right where you're trying to chop veggies. That's a fail. Stick-on LED light strips under the cabinets are fire. They make the workspace bright and aesthetic while keeping fingers safe. Floor check. Just like the bathroom, those cute little kitchen rugs have zero chill. If they don't have a non-slip grip, they need to go. Appliance safety. If you're upgrading, look for induction cooktops. The surface stays cool to the touch, which is clutch for preventing accidental burns. Also, make sure things have an auto shut-off feature. It's a massive stress reducer. 3. Working smarter, not harder. Seated prep. Cooking a big meal is exhausting. Make sure there's a sturdy, high-quality stool in the kitchen so they can peel potatoes or prep dinner while sitting. It's all about keeping that main character energy without the fatigue. Lever handles. Again, if they have those old-school round sink knobs, swap them for a single lever faucet. It's way easier to use with one hand or even an elbow if their hands are full. The problem? The sneaky hazards. The biggest threats here are clutter, bad lighting, and, surprise, steps. That random shoe in the hallway or a rug that doesn't stay put. Not the move. Our goal is a smooth, bright, and obstacle-free runway through the house. 1. Clearing the path, the zero clutter rule. The runway vibe. Walkways need to be wide and completely clear. No stacks of mail on the floor, no decorative tables sticking out, and definitely no floor piles. Keeping it clean is a no-brainer for safety. The rug mandate. I'm going to keep it 100. Get rid of the throw rugs. If you must keep a large area rug, it needs to be secured on all sides with heavy-duty double-sided tape. Any curled-up corner is a total fail. Tame the cords. Having phone chargers or lamp cords crossing a path is straight up dangerous. Use cord clips to route them along the baseboards. It's a cheap fix that's clutch for preventing trips. 2. Lighting the way. No more fumbling. Good lighting turns a sketchy hallway into a safe path. You honestly can't have too much of it. Night lights are essential. Put plug-in LED nightlights in every hallway and bathroom. Look for the ones with sensors that turn on automatically. They are a big mood for middle-of-the-night trips to the kitchen. Motion sensors for the win. Put motion sensor lights at the top and bottom of the stairs. The light popping on the second they step near is a major hack for safety. Stair visibility. Use contrasting tape on the edge of each step. It makes the drop easier to see, which is clutch if their vision isn't 20/20ths. 3. Taming the stairs, the ultimate challenge. Stairs demand balance and strength. We need to make them as easy as possible. The double rail flex, one handrail is okay, but having sturdy rails on both sides is the real power move. It gives them support no matter which side is stronger. Non-slip treads, polished wood stairs look fire, but they are slippery as ice. Add clear adhesive non-slip strips or a tight, low-pile carpet runner to give them some grip. Stair lifts. If the stairs are becoming a mission impossible situation, a stair lift is the ultimate glow-up. It lets them stay in the house they love without the daily climb. 4. The entryway, first impressions. Zero-step entry. If there's a big step at the front door, look into a small ramp or regrading the path. Eliminating that trip point is major. The package shelf hack. This is my favorite tip. Put a small bench or shelf right by the door. It gives them a place to set groceries or mail while they fumble for their keys. It's a simple addition that keeps their hands free and their balance straight up solid. Lever handles. Again, swap those front door knobs for lever handles. Opening the door with a bag of groceries in your hand becomes a total breeze. The problem? The deep sofa struggle. We all love a plush sofa, but if your loved one is sinking into it, getting back out is straight up difficult. It takes a ton of core strength, and if they lose their balance midway, it's a total fail. Our goal is to keep things cozy but firm. 1. The bedroom glow-up. Bed height is key. The goal is for them to sit on the edge with their feet flat on the floor and knees at a 90-degree angle. If the bed is too low, bed risers are a no-brainer fix. If it's too high, you might need to swap the box spring for a thinner one. Bedside stability, that tiny, wobbly nightstand. Hard no. They need a sturdy surface for a lamp, phone, and water. For extra support, a bed rail that slides under the mattress is clutch for helping them pull themselves up. Underbed lighting, the major flex. This is my favorite high-tech hack. Install motion-activated LED strips under the bed frame. The second their feet hit the floor at night, the floor glows softly. It lights the path without being a vibe kill to their sleep. It's straight up fire. 2. The living room check. Clear the obstacle course, arrange furniture so there are wide, open runways. Those low-profile coffee tables? They're low-key trip hazards because they're hard to see. If you can't, swap them for something taller or move them out of the main path. The firm chair rule. If their favorite chair is so soft they can't get out of it, it's time for an upgrade. A firm chair with solid armrests is a major win. The lift chair, the ultimate MVP. If standing up is a struggle, a lift chair is a total game changer. It looks like a normal recliner, but it gently tilts forward to help them stand up. It's the ultimate power move for keeping their independence. Technology isn't just for kids, it's a cheat code for aging in place. Voice assistants, Alexa, turn on the lights, or, hey Google, call my daughter, is clutch for anyone who can't reach a switch or find their phone. Smart plugs, these make dumb lamps smart. It's a no-brainer for lighting up a room before they even walk in. Medical alerts, modern ones look like watches and have fall detection. It's basically like having a safety net 24/7. That's straight up peace of mind. We've covered a ton of ground today, and I know it can feel low-key overwhelming. But look, you don't have to do it all in one weekend. To make it way easier, I've put together a cheat code for you. a room-by-room safety checklist that you can download for free. The link is clutch, it's right in the description below. This checklist covers everything we talked about, so you can just print it out, grab a coffee, and walk through the house to see what needs a glow-up first. And while you're down there, if this video gave you some good ideas, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. It really helps the channel reach other caregivers who are trying to navigate this same journey. At the end of the day, making these changes is a major flex of your love. It's about more than just avoiding a trip, it's about straight up protecting their dignity. You're giving them the gift of staying in the home they love, on their own terms, while giving yourself some much-needed peace of mind. That is a total win-win. Remember, you're doing a great job. This journey isn't easy, but you've got this. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one change you've made that was a total game changer for your family? Your tip might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Stay safe, keep that main character energy going, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.